Tell that sync name. Okay, so this is just a block that will provide us infinite water, which I'll figure out where I actually want to put Botania stuff. I guess over here for now, for at least my Petal Apothecary. Okay, so next thing up we need is, well, we need the Petal Apothecary. Petal Apothecaries require some double compressed cobblestone and a cauldron, which is going to cost us a bunch of iron, because we don't have metal former yet, but that's fine. 7, we need 27 of these. Oops. I need some U. And the slabs can go X for 2 of them. Then we need cauldron and any sort of mystical petal, which is not hard to obtain, although we need to get more and more petals because we don't have actually that many petals. And then a cauldron, which requires... Do I have you here? Yep, I do. And more ingots. 14 of you. Smash you into plates. Put you into a cauldron. And we'll make a Petal Apothecary. This thing is used to make, well, Botania stuff. And we'll plop you down over here. And the first thing we need is some pure daisies, which will allow us to make living rock and living wood, which are essentially kind of like the two main like building materials. But what we need is these mystical flowers. We specifically need white ones, white mystic flowers, for the pure daisy, because it's a daisy. Orange mystic flowers. These tall ones you can't break manually. You have to, like... I'm avoiding the forest there because I just find them hard to navigate. And also you just can't spot flowers as easily. So, yeah. There's one flower for each like of the Minecraft colors, so there's 16 different kinds of flowers. But you'll use a lot of them, and a lot of recipes will just require like any type of flower. So having spare extra flowers is not a bad idea. Yeah. Okay. Continuing to grab flowers and finding every flower except the one I need. Still need white flowers. Yellows used to be a lot more important because yellows are used to make something called the which are used to make like one thing that makes mana just from generating from the sun, but they nerfed them to the point where they like degrade after a while. That is not a flower. And ever since that nerf, they're just not as good. You used to make these like huge like farms where you just would just like create these huge fields of what are they called? Dayblooms. but you can't do that anymore. There are some that do just exist permanently, and in places called Primus locations, but they don't. But they're rare, and you can't move them. And if you can move them with whatchamacallits, those things, translocators. Not translocators. The blood magic thing that you can use to move nodes. That theoretically should be able to move them. We'll have to test that. Okay, can I see? Yes, there's some white mystical flowers down there. I'll do as soon as I go to sleep. Why is there iron gravel on trees? You know. Oh, they just straight up remove them? Wow. I have no idea. It's some World Gen stuff is weird. World Gen is hard. Oh, I need a Luigi hat. That's important. Okay, that actually should be enough Daybloom, or white mystic flowers. Because we only need like a couple pure daisies. That's another hat. Well, I won't say more. No to more mystic flowers. Amy's Tower really does make it help to tell which hill is ours. No. Oh, more mystic flowers. That is a node. Not gonna care about nodes for what I'm doing with Thaumcraft, because Thaumcraft I'm just like, I'm unlocking Thaumium, and yeah, that's the extent of what I'm doing. And I'm gonna make some Thaumium, and then I'm going to make a tool out of it. And I'm probably gonna leave Thaumcraft and most of the magic mods alone for a while. I might do some stuff in Botania to get like a ring of magnetization, but I'm not going too deep. Where did my home go? There we go. I'm lost. How do I get over this? Yeah, okay, this is the other side. Because I remember I accidentally broke through around here. Which means I'm going to be very lazy and gonna break. No, this is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. You go there. And we have plenty of mystical flowers. That's the seed. We do need some seeds though, because we need seeds to plant these mystical flowers. I'm gonna plant these outside just because I don't have to deal with oops. I forgot the flowers themselves. Because you can make floating flowers, but we need glowstone for that. Essentially, you throw the recipe of petals in, and then you throw a seed to finish the recipe. But now we have some pure daisies. And what do pure daisies do? They purify things. So we're gonna grab like 16 stone. We shouldn't need more than that. And wood. We need planks. And we don't actually have that many planks, so we're gonna have to go mine some planks, or chop down some trees. But right outside, we can just plop down these pure daisies. Actually, that's a good spot. You, and pop down some stone. And you see these little white artifacts, and it is getting transformed into living wood, which is needed for a bunch of recipes and stuff like that. Or no, that's getting turned into living stone because it's stone. You know, in the plank mines. Right, sweet. And now it gets turned into living rock, which we'll then remine and we'll find useful in a moment. Okay, the main thing we're looking for from this is we need to get some mana glass. Mana glass you make from putting glass into a mana pool that has mana in it. How are we going to get mana? Normally you make some day blooms and they die immediately. They die after a little bit after baking some mana. But I know something better. I know where a Primus location is. Primus locations are where day blooms exist, and also nightshades, where they will never die. And we're gonna go there. We're gonna get our mana from there. But we also need a thing. I'm going to need some glass to actually turn into the stuff. We actually probably should make some more glass. Here, furnace. Make me some more glass. Got more iron in there? Okay, just... slowly processing ores and stuff. I'm probably actually going to stop in a little bit here because I just want to wait for like the pool to fill up and take a break. But I won't do anything else, obviously. But when I come back later on, I will process all the ores in the meantime and also like finish this ceiling and stuff. Like stuff that is just kind of boring and isn't actual tech progression. We can build like this. We can build a mana pool. Botania is like 90% references within the mod itself. In dungeons, you can find a Black Lotus, which will add mana to your mana pool if you throw it in, which is fun. Okay, and we'll just chop down all this. And we'll make this mana spreader. Oh, and one thing we probably also should get is a Wand of the Forest. It's like a wrench, but for plants. And I want mine to be purple. And yeah, just purple. Because purple is a good color. Get some twigs out of living wood. I can make a Wand of the Forest. This just lets us edit things. And actually I might want to make a little bit more mana glass than that, so I'll just grab a little bit more glass. And we're going to head out to this Primus location. Which will be a good source of just like passive mana for us for like a good while. Okay, where was the Primus location? It's all the way down there. Okay. To the south. Okay, we got the mana spreader, we got the pool, which we'll go into, and we got the glass we actually want to transform. I actually played, I was playing with Botania long before I actually started playing Magic. But and when I made the connection, like it was a while. It was only like a year and a half ago that I actually like, made the connection. It was just like, oh my goodness, like the whole thing, like even the mana pool itself. Do you mean like the exact terminology? Um, Britannia is such a good mod, such a good, well done with like lots of good toys and stuff. It's not as like flashy. Like my favorite mod aesthetically is still by far Thaumcraft, because Thaumcraft is a work of beauty. But okay, I do want to clear out some of these trees. But you see, we have these Dayblooms. These and Nightshade Primus. These will passively create mana for us, even, and they will never go away. Like, this isn't a large Primus location, but it will still provide us stuff over time, which is the most important thing. We do need to actually like make it a bit brighter. Nightshades create, well, mana at night. Dayblooms create them during the day. Thus, their names. I might have actually wanted to bring multiple spreaders. Yeah. Well, still like being to the point, like being like integrated with other things, like words and things. Come on, let's clear out some more space. Okay, I think I definitely do want a second mana spreader. Okay, there's only actually one Daybloom. Most of them are Nightshades, which is fine. Okay, so we're gonna have like my pool be like right here in the center of all of it. Actually, the center is more like right there. Right, so we're gonna have you. You want to be right there. You link to that one. Can you link to that one? You link to there. You might be too far. No, you're too far. What if I like moved you like one over? I know I just wasted some mana, but oh well. Link. Nope. Oh, I left bind mode. Go to there. You go to there. You go to there. You have yours. You have yours. Do you like that? No, you're too far away. What about right here? Do you like that? Yes, you do. What about you? Do you like that? Yes, you do. What about you? You do not. Okay, we're gonna have like just one missing, and I don't mind that. Oh, that one doesn't. Eventually I might optimize this space a bit more. I mean, this honestly isn't that great of a Primus location because it's like so much heavily focused at night, which is also the time when I'm like doing the least amount of stuff probably. And so like there's a tiny amount of mana, and like there's no mana in this mana pool yet, but if we say we're to Actually, let's actually check out the actual chunk boundaries. This is entirely contained within 2 chunks. Great. Okay. Cool. Within these 2 chunks, and we're going to keep these loaded, so they will be going across all the time. So when I come back, theoretically, this will be filled with mana. And you see it's slowly going up because of this Daybloom. And we'll probably see the first mana burst in a moment. Actually, let's push this back a little bit. Yeah, and now we have some mana in this mana pool. Is it enough? Yeah, we have enough to make... You just throw something in there, and it turns it into this... Mana Gloss is rad. It's like, it's glass. It looks cool. It also glows naturally. But we mostly need it for files, which we need to start Thaumcraft research, which is probably what we're going to do starting next time. We also need it to make Great Wood Planks, which I realized I forgot. That said, I mean, I need to do other things like process ores and things like that, so I'll probably be coming back here later. But yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, hanging out on the stream. I've been streaming for like almost 3 hours now, and I'm getting a bit tired, and I should probably go like interact with my family because it's like the holidays. But yeah, no, thanks for hanging out, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can catch it live on Twitch when I stream. Usually I post it on Twitter and also like my Discord server, and I'm recording all these and posting my YouTube for once. Yeah, on my YouTube in the description below, it's Lily Archive, which I should probably change that name, but yeah. Well, I will talk to you all later, and yeah, I'll see you around.